What up, what up? Wednesday night, you know what it is, man. Central Lab Show. Right here, Ikon Radio, the home of quality independent music. John Blaze out of town, heavy duty core DJs in the building. Make sure you go download the app free for your iPhone, Android, man. Nothing but quality independent music. So, you know, quality independent everything. Say hello to a good friend, Cam Hicks in the building. What up?
Yeah, what up?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man.
It's good to see you.
I'm here. I'm back here again.
Right. I already know, man. Yeah. You're a busy guy.
Facts.
So when you get out the house, you know, in the middle of the week,
yeah.
I know you're up to something.
Always.
Because, you know, otherwise you'd be somewhere cooking. Or resting.
Yeah. Or resting. Right. Well, like a lot of people do, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have time for rest, though.
Exactly. You stay on the grind.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's new with you? First off, you know, Cam Hicks, formerly known as DJ Reflection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as the DJ, you still are Cam Hicks, DJ Cam Hicks.
Yeah, I still, you know, I just took it off for the album type of situation, the music type of situation, because a lot of times when a DJ put an album out or a single, it gets overlooked because of the DJ. You know what I mean? I know I do that sometimes. They don't take it serious. Yeah, they don't take it serious. Like, oh, it's just a DJ putting out a record, whatever. True. And they skip over it. You know, so I took the DJ off just for the artist standpoint. And plus, you know, Empire pretty much told me to do that anyway. So,
yeah. Okay. So before we get into it, the last time you were here, you were talking about the Empire situation.
Yeah.
Kind of refresh us on that. What is that about? And you know what you got cooking?
Pretty much, I got a digital distribution through Empire, so everything that I put out goes through Empire. Also have a label deal with them as well. So anybody that's signed with 1010 Music Group, which is my label,
your label,
gets signed, pretty much pushed through Empire too. So it's a good platform, you know, for artists to deal with me, and also I can put a lot of artists on through Empire, through my avenue. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. See, so now, I mean, a lot of people, a lot of artists, they have that, you know, the end of the road or the finish line is getting signed.
Right.
You know, a lot of times they don't even know what they're signing.
Right.
But you know, nowadays the industry in labels, it's like a new way.
Yeah.
It's a new day really in the industry. So I know there's multiple ways to be signed now. Yeah. But like, what is it really? Why did you choose to kind of start this with your label?
Well, pretty much, man, I just been in the game for a while, man. I've seen major labels, you know, pretty much do things to artists that they shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? There's 1,000,001 artists out here that's dope, that's hungry. They don't get heard. You know what I mean?
Yo, I feel like everybody's trying to break into the industry, right?
Facts.
But everybody also wants to keep the independence, and it's almost like there's an independent industry. Because just because nobody knows your name doesn't mean that you don't have talent. You're not. It's a different day, bro. Like
it's way different from what it was 5 years ago. No, I wouldn't even go back 5 years ago. It's the whole game is just different. The way I get records, even to play in the club, I get records. I don't even know these people. You know what I mean? But they come to me like, yo, you heard such and such, such as. I don't even know what it is. So I research it and find out this person got 1,000,000-something followers. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? 1,000,000-something streams on the record. I never even heard the record.
It's so hard though, from a DJ standpoint. Like there's music. Like we used to like check music for every day. Yeah. And like it was like a cool flow. But like now it's like if you miss one day, like you
miss an hour sometimes, man.
Right.
Like seriously, I might get like my email be so flooded with just artists and label stuff, man, and you skip over a lot of records because it's too much. It's overwhelming.
It is.
So a lot of times the way I do it, especially with playing music in the clubs or mixtapes or whatever, is just I just go off based on what people ask for. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because it's just too much just to be downloading 20,000 records in a day. I'm not about to do that.
So I think the last time you were here with Bryce, shout out to Bryce Breezy.
Bryce Breezy, what up?
You still rocking with Bryce?
Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah,
of course.
Sure.
Right.
Always. Yeah.
So I think the last time you were here, we talked about like how the mixtape is no longer a thing for DJs. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah.
But we still play records. We still break records, but it's a little different now. Yeah. So instead of like dropping mixtapes, we're just putting out records. You know what I'm saying?
Albums.
The songs and albums, right?
It's just a different way because, you know, you think about it now, the mixtape game is oversaturated. Like it's 20,000 mixtapes with the same songs on it. They're really not breaking a lot of artists. Right. And the only time that people really listen to mixtapes, they listen to familiar artists. They're not listening to
nobody
they're not really trying to listen to nobody new. You know, they skip to track 7. They know the artist's song it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as DJs now, man, pretty much the way to break artists is through our records, through our music, because that way now you're putting these artists on a different platform. Because a lot of artists that I put on my records before, a lot of cats didn't know who they were. Like, you didn't know who was Mr. Commercial was and how they all them until you heard my record.
Until I heard it, I'm like, yo, I'm checking.
Yeah, exactly. And the same record, same way with Lit. When I put the Baby on the Lit 3 years ago, and nobody know who the Baby was.
That's facts.
Now look at them now. You know what I'm saying? So it just, just got to have that ear and be like willing to take a chance, because as DJs, we know big name artists. We can get connects, whatever. I can easily hit up a big name artist and put them on a record. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna do anything for me because they're already up here. But if I get a up and coming artist, I feel like it's gonna be dope. Put them on a dope album or a record and it blows up.
Right.
It's a different situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And like I said, the independent industry, it's different. Like the way people listen to it.
Right.
Because you got people that are fans of music again.
Facts.
And they don't care if you're Drake or you don't need a name, because they're like, if it's good, it's good.
It's good, it's good. But it's just being heard, because it's so much. So sometimes you need a bigger name, a DJ or somebody that can put you in a different avenue, a different, different way. Like, I know artists, they can't take the back door to the radio station, or sometimes they can't even get to a known DJ and get their records played. But the relationship from DJ to DJ is a different situation.
Facts.
Like, I can hit you up and be like, yo, Blaze, I got a record, I want you to check it out.
On top,
you gonna peep it just because of the relationship.
Oh yeah.
But I can have the same artist that's on my record hit you up. You might be like, okay, cool, but you might put it on the back burner. That's because we just got so much going on. You feel me? So that's why I said it's just a different way. You know what I mean? Like, the way we break records is different. Yeah. We still breaking records. DJs still, pioneers of the game.
Well, another thing too is we talk about, how that is a lost art too. The DJs aren't breaking the records. They're not taking chances.
They're not taking chances.
And why I have so much respect for you is because not only, were you always bringing music that wasn't familiar in the city.
Facts.
To the city, you know what I'm saying? Because you're from a different place, but you're working out here, so you would bring that vibe. And to be honest, like, when you're at a club that consistently, you're kind of reshaping, what it is to go out nightlife. Yeah,
honestly and truly, you know what I mean? Like, when I came out here in 2010, I peeped the vibe. Y'all was more on some West Coast vibes, more. It was different from when I'm from the South. We just turn up, standing on couches, popping bottles, we going crazy. So when I got out here in the club, my vibe was different because I had a different sound. Fast forward to today, I go to a lot of clubs, I hear me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not gonna say I'm not the one to toot my own horn or like that, take credit, but I know what I brought to the city.
Right.
Nobody was playing the records I was playing out here.
That's
nobody.
true.
Nobody was playing the Gucci's. Nobody was playing the hardcore Futures and all that other stuff way before.
Not in the clubs you were at,
for
sure.
Not in the club, definitely in Scottsdale.
Not in those clubs.
It was not popping. You know what I mean? They were still playing T-Pain and Flow Rider and stuff like that. But I came in with a different sound, and I noticed, like I said, fast forward to today, I go to clubs now. I hear me. I hear my transitions. I hear my sound, you know what I mean? But it's all good. And I'm saying I ain't no hater or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I know what I brought to the city. You know what I mean?
And another thing too is when you have that kind of control, now you can break your own records. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're at a different level than any other DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the clubs. I've been in the clubs for a while, bro. I've done all that. So now that's why I said the name of the album is called Bigger, because it's time to do bigger things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Bigger things as far as like break these artists, start this label. You know what I'm saying? Start a new wave. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to ride nobody else's wave. I don't want to ride these other artists. It's cool, they popping, whatever. But I feel like
what are they doing for you?
They not doing nothing.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like I really look at it. And even from a DJ standpoint, like if I'm in a club, that's cool. We gotta play what you gotta play.
Facts.
But like if there's a new artist that's bubbling in another town,
right?
If I don't have a direct connection with that artist, what good is that for me to play that record?
Nothing.
When I got someone equally as dope from
here.
the South Side of Phoenix,
right here.
You know what I'm saying? Who I got a relationship with, who's gonna support me? That's what it's all about. And I feel like when people understand that, they might understand like the whole bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
It's about relationships. It's about relationships, man. Especially in this game, man. Because like I said, you come across so many different people, like artists. I know artists hit you up all the time to be on the shows and stuff like that. Just like they hit me up to get in the club and play their records. But at the end of the day, man, it's like what's it doing for me playing your record? You know what I mean? Nothing.
Right.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's not doing that for me.
It's you know, it's got to be a lot. We'll talk about this. This is probably another conversation, but you know what I mean. Like you got to have your stuff together, man. You know what I mean. But right now, you're worried about your own artist right now.
Yeah.
So speak on the label a little bit. What's
pretty much 1010 Music Group is the name of the label.
Okay. And how many artists do you have right now?
Right now, I got 2.
2 artists?
Yeah, 2 artists. They right here.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey man, what's good? Check. I'm the real Kyrie, you know.
Kyrie, what up?
What's your name? Say your name, bro.
We familiar with you.
Yeah. You know, a couple people know about me in the city. I'll be hosting out in the clubs. That's kind of that's how I met Cam. I was on tour with Roscoe Dash for 2 years. Okay. Did a lot of ghostwriting. You know, that's me right there.
That's a beautiful thing. Who else we got?
King Down, that's good.
Say it louder.
That's him too.
That's me right there. King Down. You already know.
King Don, what up?
Yeah, man.
We familiar too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know this guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we know King Don.
Okay, you know Don. Okay.
Got that little parade joint going crazy right now.
So Cam, I remember seeing you put out a couple posts like, yo, like what's popping? Like you really want to know what's going on out here. Mm-hmm. And you know, it wasn't for anything less than you were really checking for what's popping and who's popping.
I was serious. Like I was like, yo, pull up to my events. You know what I'm saying? Promote yourself, perform, whatever. I give everybody a place. See, I give everybody equal playing field, man. I'm not like biased. I want to see what's good. And like it's a different culture out here. Like back home, if you say open mic, every artist in the city's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Here they be like on some Hollywood. Like,
it's crazy.
Oh, bro, you know.
Very jaded.
How much you gonna pay me, or you know, who's gonna be like, bro? Just pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If a DJ's asking you to do something or giving you a platform, take it, because you never know what's gonna be. Like that's how I got Dom. You know what I'm saying? Like he was always at my events. You know what I mean?
And boy, when I seen Dom, I was like,
and he did his thing. So when I saw him, I signed him. You know what I mean?
All right, let me talk to Dom for a second. All right, so you didn't have a relationship prior with Cam, right?
No.
You just you followed him on Instagram or social media. I'm assuming.
I went to a Scottsdale event and you know I. Real recognize real, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
So.
And were you trying to give him your record to spin at the club, or you kind of just want to make the relationship first?
You know, it's kind of funny because when I first got in this game, it was like 2017. I was like high key, but low key, like blowing them off. Just because, like.
No, hold on. That offsets. If it's high key, low key, that offsets.
Yeah. You know, I was like in the middle. You know
right. Okay.
Yeah, for myself. Like, it wasn't nothing against them. It was just like, you know, I don't know what's going on. You know, I'd rather meet someone in person and see how they are or how we interact before I just take them up on a offer like that. So. You know, I went to a couple of events just like low key and, you know, chopped it up with them. Let them after the event and let them know, like, you know, I got this record that I'm trying to spin. That was when I dropped, like in 2017 was one of like my biggest record, Birds. But you know, once I, you know, time.
You made the relationship.
Yeah. You know, and time happened and. You know,
it's a respect thing too. Like I'm assuming you respected that. He was coming to support. You know, he wasn't pushy. Like, yo, play my shit.
Yeah,
you know
I don't like as a DJ. You know, we don't like that, bro.
At all.
Don't come to me, especially when I'm spinning. Don't come to me talking about playing your records. No, don't do that.
Say that again, man.
While I'm DJing. I got these headphones on and I'm nodding my head like this, right? Don't come bothering me about your fucking record.
For real though.
And as an MC, I'll just go ahead and advise y'all, just get in contact with the DJ way beforehand.
Bruh,
send the record.
That's all you gotta do. Hit me up early. If you got my Instagram, just send me the record early. Don't try to send me a drive while I'm DJing. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Or pull it up on your SoundCloud and be like, you got an aux cord?
Yeah, you got aux cord? Nah.
Fuck out of here.
No aux cords, bitch.
Fuck out of here.
Another favor, ask for the Cash App and send some money and be like, yo, I sent you some money. Hey, drop my record.
Hey, but check this though, I do take Cash App in the club. Though.
Oh yeah, Cash App is a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing. I love Cash. Shout out to Cash App.
Shout out to Cash App.
Yeah, with that instant,
I'll take
instant deposit.
Facts.
But yeah, it's all about the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Don't be an asshole.
Facts.
You know, understand we're working. And look, we understand you're number one on Reverb Nation in your region, but really, it's not that serious. It's not that necessary.
They still got Reverb Nation, bro. Hold on. They still got Reverb Nation.
That's what I get all the time. They're like, yo, but I'm number one on Reverb Nation.
No,
I'm like, come on, man.
I don't care about Reverb.
Wow.
Okay? You're not on my radar. That's all.
Anyways, okay. All right, so you got a new single that you're pushing from the project. When is the project going to be set to release?
May 3rd. Bigger comes out May 3rd.
That's like soon.
Yeah, soon. It's actually supposed to come out this Friday.
Yeah, but we got things.
But look, okay, I'm gonna tell you why. There's 2 reasons why. Okay, that we pushed it back. One, because I'm still getting the records mixed and mastered. Okay, I'm a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, if it don't sound 100%, I'm not gonna put it out. You know what I mean? Plus, I got more records coming in through artists. You know what I'm saying? Some big things coming.
Okay,
you
you're waiting on a feature.
Still waiting some features and some clearances. And then on top of that, it's Thanos weekend. I can't do nothing on Thanos weekend.
We don't want to do that.
I can't do it.
I got 2 tickets already.
I can't do it.
Look,
I can't do it.
Don't
bro.
sit next to me because last time I went to a premiere, I had somebody just like breathing and snoring and falling asleep. Bro. I said, so you know what? I'm buying 2 tickets so nobody will sit next to me.
I had to push it back. But I think it's gonna be worth it though. You know what I mean? Like the project is dope.
So how many records are on the project? Who's on the project?
Right now 7. You know, I kept it real short. You know what I'm saying? 7 records. You know what I mean? Like
that's a way to do it.
Yeah, not the 12, 13, 15, like
18, 19 tracks.
No, first of all, that's overwhelming.
Interludes.
I'm not trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Nobody trying to hear that. Like 7 records, you know, in and out, dope joints, a couple records that, you know what I'm saying, already popping the lit. Check remixes on there. I got 5 new records. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Featuring my artist is gonna be on there, of course. Plus I got some joints from North Carolina. My homeboy Ricky Ruckus, who is
shout out to Ricky Ruckus.
Shout out.
Yo, let me tell you about the record there. Rick Ruckus sent me this record.
I wanted to fight him as soon as I heard it.
It's called. The name of the record is gonna be the first record that's on the album. Is called Talk My Shit.
Yeah, that.
Talk My Shit. And it's so crazy because I sent him the beat. He hit me back like, yo, I already got a vision. It's crazy. This beat is crazy. And it's like, me and Rick, for some reason, man, like, even though we don't be around each other like that because he in Carolina and I'm out here, it's like he can read my mind of what I want to say on the record. Yeah. So I sent him the record. He sent it back, man. It's exactly how I was feeling. He's talking his shit, man, and I'm talking my shit.
And then we heard it. And
they heard it. And they were like,
hey, send me his address. He need to fight. Hey, because he ain't going to be the only tight artist over here.
Yo, the record, John.
Yeah,
it's fire.
Yeah,
fire. It's bigger.
It's bigger. That record is bigger.
100%.
Oh my, it's crazy. It's a good way to start off the album. I'm saying.
Definitely.
Okay, dope. All right, so another single off the record is a Valet Service.
Valet Service. That's the first single featuring my art.
The fellas in the building right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Partner shit.
Yeah.
So what's planned for this? Because Valet Service, I feel like
Valet
I
Service.
see a dope visual.
Oh yeah.
We're working on that.
All right, Royce. We need Royce to be like, hurry up and come back in town because we got some work to do. Royce Bell. Yeah. Shout out to my dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, just the whole visual for it is just like some real cool wavy shit. It's like, hold up, you can take my keys. Don't scratch my shit. Park it.
Don't
take
scratch my car.
We're just talking some nice flashy shit just on a good night and coming back and just you'll hear the record and you're like, oh, this is a vibe.
Okay.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely a spring, summertime vibe. You know what I mean? It's top down type vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
All right, well, let's get to it, man. This is Valet Service.
Yes.
King Dom in the building.
Yes,
sir.
The real
Kyrie. Is it the real Kyrie or is it we call
it Kyrie? The real Kyrie.
The real,
because there's a couple Kyries out there.
And people
like,
the real Kyrie. The one that sings, not the one that hoops.
Yeah.
Yo, Cam Hicks in the building. This is off the album Bigger. Dropping in a couple weeks. You guys, I'm sure, working on your own solo stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? And we got a record in rotation with you and Joseph Lior, right?
The You on You, which actually just passed 158.
Congratulations. That's a great record.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I was like, yo, can we put this in rotation? He was like,
I'll take it. It's doing very well right now. I'm very happy with it. Wet Dreams is doing good as well. And I'm working on my album, and then I'm also working on a side project. So like, I have a couple things dropping as in sequence as to bigger because we all want to do bigger and better.
We're working.
Okay.
We're working, bro.
Are still in the club.
Yeah, I host at Mint Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Radio Jules is there with me on Saturdays. DJ Cam Bennett's with me there on Saturdays. We got a lot of great things going on at the Mint. So if anybody's in Scottsdale, you know, you make your way over there. Come see me. I'm on the mic. I talk a lot of shit. I hype all the girls up.
Hey, fun nights. Hey, watch your girlfriend.
Watch your girlfriend around.
Watch
this guy right here.
It's not even me, bro. They come up.
I mean, it's not fair,
it's
bro.
energy.
If you could sing, like, you already got the advantage over anybody in the club.
It's the energy, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not a thirsty ass nigga, so like, I got good energy. I can't look.
Yeah.
It's 10-10. That's what we do.
Facts.
I mean, listen to this dude. I mean, listen to this. Come on, man. This is not fair.
Hey, that's my. Hey, and real talk. Being on the mic in the club, it makes it difficult to record sometimes because like I have to give my voice breaks. It's almost like I'm on tour every week.
Yeah.
Like you understand. Like sometimes I have 4 events out of the week, and then I have to figure out what day am I going to record if I decide to sing on a record because.
Yeah.
It's
hard. It's a lot. You gotta take care of that voice.
100%.
Yeah, you gotta take care of it. We got more records to record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. So for what was the date of the release?
May 3rd.
May 3rd.
May 3rd.
May
Okay.
3rd.
So May 3rd. That's next week, not this week, but next week.
Next Friday.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And it'll be available everywhere.
Everywhere. You know, we putting out Tidal, all that on Spotify,
Okay.
YouTube. Your mama house.
I was just about to say your grandma's cabinet. Look, it's gonna be
it's
in
gonna
there.
be everywhere. It's gonna be in your face, man. 'Cause like I said, we're gonna go hard to promo whatever. Because I feel that confident in this album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody need to hear it.
So with the situation with Empire, is it just that much easier to put something out?
Yeah, they make it 10 times easier. You know what I mean? I got more platforms. I got more push. You know what I'm saying? Just the Empire backing. You know what I mean? Just having they stamp. You know what I mean?
Is there a limit on how much you can put out through them? They're gonna back it.
As long as it's quality, you know what I mean? They're gonna see the numbers, you know what I'm saying? That's when the bag comes, when they see the numbers. So, you know, it's always a business at the end of the day.
You know what? I just said this, I've been saying this, but like I'm running with it. The independent revolution is here, and it's streaming. It's streaming, man. This is it. It's a beautiful time to be alive.
Yes, bro.
It's a beautiful time to be an independent artist.
People don't have to buy, you don't have to buy anything anymore. All you're gonna do is just listen. Like, I'll put out an album or record every week when it becomes that easy.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Think about it. It's hot.
Yeah,
if it's hot, it's hot.
If you're hot, you know you got to ride that wave. I would drop something every week because you know you're gonna get millions of views while you're hot. Just get them checks while you hot. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be hot forever. You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful time. I mean, think about it. You couldn't do this 5-10 years ago.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You could record it, you know, digitally anywhere now. You know what I mean? Mix and master it and put it out the next day.
The buzz, like on the buzz, you can.
That's why I can't take any complaints from artists.
Correct.
Like if you're complaining, like
you didn't really want it.
Exactly. Because you'll find a way to do it. Because a lot of other people are doing it and they're doing it really well. So and you guys are doing it well. So King Don, where can people follow you?
Everywhere. You can look me up on Google, KDXVL. Google. I actually just dropped a Precaution album February 15th.
Okay.
It's hard.
And
Fire.
I love that album, by the way.
I appreciate it, man. I took my time on
So
that.
it's already available.
Yeah, already available everywhere.
Yeah, we got to check that out.
Yeah, man. I knew you guys had the Parades joint.
Yep.
That played on here a couple times, and I just dropped a video for that too. So you could go check that out. Just look.
I did see the video.
Yeah, man.
Video was dope.
Yeah, man.
Who shot the video?
Shot by Dub.
He dope.
Yeah. That's why I saw. Shout to Dub one time.
What up, Dub? Yeah, all right.
He did his thing on there.
He might shoot. He might shoot the valet service.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We've been talking about that.
Damn.
Yeah.
You gotta be in it too. You know we gotta get you in it. You know what I mean?
I would love a. You know what I mean? I would love.
You know?
Maybe I'll be the one that like actually scratches. You know, on accident. Be like,
oh yeah.
You know what? We can just do it. We can use him. He's like, you know what? Fuck this motherfucker. We like, hey, you want to take this for a joyride? He grab a girl from the club and just pull off in this thing.
We're gonna put that in play.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it up.
It's already in the motion.
or I like scrape up against it with my back. I'm like,
or just fart on it. Just like fuck this nigga with.
oh, that's Cam. That's Cam.
Cam's car.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
I'm gonna park extra close so he can't get out. He can't get in.
Right.
You can't get in the club, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
Hater in the house.
That's funny.
Hater in the house.
That's great.
All right. Well, we definitely look forward to hearing the project and hearing much more, man. Yeah. So you guys got to come back and see us. You know 100%. What I'm saying? All you guys. You know what I mean? But when you got the records ready to go, the project's ready to go, you guys come see us too.
Yeah, I'm coming through.
But for sure. Yeah, you know, you just one call away, bro. You know, I'm always gonna hit you first. I always support it since day one. That's why you always get my records first. Yeah. I always go to do the interviews first right here. You know what I mean? I don't go nowhere else first.
Oh yeah. Appreciate that. That's much love. Much love. Yeah. All right. And Cam, they can follow you.
Cam Hicks Official on Instagram. That's all I got. But then, you know, you can check all my stuff on Vivo. Cam Hicks Vivo. I got my whole Vivo channel.
Go ahead and drop the Cash App too while you.
Oh yeah.
let him know. Hey, let him know you serious, artist. Like if you serious, it ain't serious.
Just hit me in the Cash
on, man.
App, bro.
Just go ahead and throw some money in there, and then he might tell you, I don't know, bro, a little bit more might get you in there.
That might get you some play this weekend. You know what I mean?
We might play the hook.
I'm gonna get you in and out though.
Hey, real quick though, from a DJ, from another DJ's mouth.
Yeah.
When you hear a record you never heard before, how quick can you tell if it's gonna be decent or not?
20 seconds.
20 seconds?
20 seconds from me.
Yeah, that's
what just honestly, sometimes just in the beginning, you can tell it's gonna be, if it's gonna come in hard or just from the beginning. Like literally, I would go through records like 20 seconds. If I'm not vibing, if I'm not doing this within 20 seconds, next record.
Are we talking about hot for the club, or are we talking about just a hot record?
Just a hot record. Yeah.
Just general. I don't. 20 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
That's all
you know. So what I want to do is I want to have you come guest host with us on the Big Break.
Let's do it.
We rate and review at least 20 records every Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying, from all over the country. Okay. And trust me, you'll hear everything.
Nice.
Wow. You know, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Like,
please do. That's what they need, man. Yeah, but hey, appreciate you coming through, brother.
Always, brother.
Yeah. One more time, Cam Hicks, and the project is called Bigger. Released May 3rd. And the lead single, or at least the single we played today.
Yeah.
Valet Service.
Valet Service.
One more time. Here we go. Ikon Radio. Appreciate you guys coming through.
All day.
Appreciate you.